Hey guys, why isn't it loading? Okay, there we go. Hey guys, what's up? So today I've been doing a lot of World of Warships, and I've been playing a lot of World of Warships, getting new ships, getting new battleships, Nagato, Kansas, and soon Oklahoma, which I'm going to be doing a review on. I believe what happened last stream was the one of my plugs fell out and crashed the game for some reason. It just happened before the stream. So if that does happen, I probably will upload another day or live stream another day as well. But as far as I know now, it shouldn't happen. It should be fixed. Now that I have the problem, everything is plugged in to another port. And yeah, so it shouldn't happen from what I know now. So it shouldn't do anything. Nothing's pulling on anything, so it should be fine. So today we're going to be doing a stream. It's going to be a Flight Simulator stream. I know I haven't done that in a while, but there's just so much been going on in World of Warships and so little to do in FSX. But I found somebody uploaded some really cool Concorde sound. So for those of you who don't know about the Concorde, it was three there was three supersonic jets. The Concorde, which was made by Britain, the Tupolev something, which was made by Russia, and the Boeing SST, I believe, or something like that. So uh, our supersonic jet was not fuel efficient at all. It used tons of fuel, and it wasn't viable to the routes we were going to put it on and to the routes we were going to put it on, and it was just using too much fuel from the start. So we got rid of that. We never continued. I think one we made and tested, but it used too much fuel, so it never went out to. We just got rid of that idea. So I think the only ones that were a company were the British and the Russians. The British made the Concorde, and those went to airlines, as well as the Tupolev, which I believe went to one airline. I'm not sure. Both were good planes. Both had, I believe, crashes in their history. More of knowing that I think one crashed. I think the Tupolev crashed before the Concorde, but everybody knew the Concorde at the time of the 1980s. It was the like trademark plane, and it competed with other aircraft, other airlines. It can get to New York from New York to what's the name of that airport? London Heathrow, in about 5 hours. I'm sorry, I think 3 to 5 hours. I think generally, and okay, and yeah. So basically, we're going to be flying that and testing that plane today. The plane's test array, and I just want to show you guys the sound, because the sound was recorded from the only Olympus Concorde engine left in the world. So there's only one Concorde engine left in the world, and that's where the sound that you're going to be hearing was recorded from. So let me get that link for you guys, just in case any of you guys play FSX. You can go to this link and not have to search for the sound file. And we're going to do a flight from KDFW to Miami after this. Okay, there's the sound. So what's going to happen, guys, is I'm going to put this link in the chat. This link is directly to the download folder, the download file. So you're not going to be transferred to a site. You're going to be transferred to the download page of simulation.com. So let me put that in there for you. And let's get flying, guys. Just let me get on here. And yeah. So there's the link. All you gotta do is click on the link and hit download. This site does not have any viruses on it, so you can just hit download. Except it's gonna say this file may be at risk, but this site I never had problems with anything on this site in terms of viruses. So yeah, so let's get the plane up and running. I'm going to mute the sound on here just because the engines are going to start from idle. So I'm going to mute the sound on the video and or unplug the, I think I'm just going to mute the sound on the video. Can I mute the sound on the video? I believe I can. And I gotta open up something else. I just want to get FSX open, guys. So just give me a sec. Yes, I can. Okay, I can mute my mic. So I'm going to mute my mic so you guys could hear from startup to the engine running and at idle. And you could also hear the sonic boom occasionally. I'm not going to go supersonic. Unfortunately, this plane does not have the ability. This Concorde does have the ability to go supersonic, but the plane does not have the ability to go supersonic because it's freeware. There's a lot of things going wrong with the panel I had to switch. So, yeah, so basically we're just getting set up now. That's loading. Let me get my camera started so you guys can see that. There it is. No, that's another one now. Wait, is that or is it exploit? It's not that. Sorry, I just opened up another Concorde. I just wish it was easier to land in FSX than it actually is, but Concorde landing videos, this thing was like angled up more than any other jets were. So, and this was one of the only planes that only supersonic planes or supersonic passenger jets in the world. This thing can go up to the Concorde can go up to Mach 2. And it can travel at 60,000 feet. So basically, you could see space from 60,000 feet from where it was flying at. That's its cruising at. So if you're on the Concorde, you could technically see space. Once it's at, it won't be going to as well because I do not have the afterburners on this. Opening up. Guys, it's just doing stuff right now. You should continue without loading. Okay, now it's up. You guys should still see my desktop. Or yeah, you guys aren't gonna see anything until the game's up. So just give me a second, guys, to do that. And I'm gonna mute this sound real quick. I'm still here. I'm just muting. Oh wait, I need to mute my mic. I could just go to here, I believe, and start with engines off. I think. Let's see if I can do that. If I can't, I'm going to mute the mic. Okay, so let's launch. No, it's the only. Yeah, it's the only ATC window. So I'm gonna mute for a second, and I'll be back in like 5 seconds or a couple minutes. I'll be back. And if you guys have high sounding speakers, just lower them. Like if you have your volume applied, just lower them a little bit. The afterburner or the back of the plane tends to be a little loud, so for some speakers, or if you have your volume all the way up, it might be a little loud for you guys. To get sound ready. Engines shut down. Okay, now this is gonna go here. That's not gonna do that. Okay, guys, I'm back. I think I just muted the mic, so you might have just heard some sound, but I'm not. I don't know how you would hear a sound, anyways. But if you did, I'm just gonna do a restart so you actually hear the Whoa, that's not normal. Okay, that's off. Okay, the afterburners are connected to the thing. That's all right. So let's get these. Oops. Whoa. Okay. So we are taking off from DFW today, and KDFW, which is Dallas Fort Worth International Airport. And I do have the scenery corrections for this airport. So what you see is basically what you're going to see when you land at Dallas Fort Worth Airport, if you were ever to land there. Besides the train, there's no air train, but you can get that with FS Dream Team. So let's go push back. And start these engines up. Okay, I'm going to start from the back here. You might see it, you might not, depending on the light, but there are the, oops, let me get back here. I'll just adjust. So there are your engines, two on the right, two on the left bottom wing. And let's see if you can see the fan blades. Not really because it's on, but I'll show you guys at the end when I land in Miami. Clear engine. Alright, folks, looks like we're all ready to depart. There is no square. Oh, yeah, this is one, too, that's right. So, there should be a panel there, but I wanted to hopefully fix. There we go. So, I wanted to fix both of these because I was having issues with the plane taking off. So, hopefully, we shouldn't have that problem. I'm terrible at landing this thing, so I don't know how well we'll do in Miami landing wise, but wish me luck. So, alright, let's start taxing. We're going to be taxing to the active. And for those of you who want a little bit of history on the Concorde, around the time of the Concorde when it was being built, American, Braniff International, and a bunch of airlines you may possibly know of that are still in service did order Concorde, but British Airways, Air France, and I think there was British Airways, Air France. Yeah, it was just British. So it was BOAC, Pan Am, Braniff International, American Airlines, and a bunch of other airlines did order Concorde, but the only airlines that did commit to order Concorde, which means basically ordered Concorde and had Concorde in service, were British Airways and Air France. And there goes Golden Small. Yes, I believe the VER is off. I think the VER is off. Maybe not. I think the VER is. Yeah, because the VER is not. That's so weird. Yeah, both of these Concords are actually messed up. I don't know why, but there's a lot of stuff wrong with them in terms of how they made them and how they work. So you're going to see that VER just bouncing around like there. Could still fly it, but that's the only problem that I noticed is the rudder is acting up. So as you can see as well, I have my nose down. Pretty much, there's no flaps on the Concorde. Uh, the Concorde basically relied on its nose in terms of flaps. That's all it needed. I did not require flaps to land and to take off. The nose was put up uh, straight, as you will see soon, and pretty much this plane took off full afterburner, which you will also see in here. The Concorde is no longer in service due to occasional crashes. The Concorde did crash once. I don't know why that's glitching. I probably have high CPU usage. But the Concorde did crash once, and it was fatal. Basically, at a certain airport, I think it was like someone Heathrow or some airport, a DC-10 took off, left shrapnel or a piece of metal on the wrong way, and basically the Concorde ran over it, tore a hole in the Concorde wheel, and basically it the after it went through the wheels, the piece of metal hit the fuel tank, which the fuel tank ignited the engine, and I believe it was the right or left wing caught fire, and the plane did not return to the airport and crashed close to it. I think Tupac as well crashed for some reason. I forget how that one crashed. So long. That was a miss, and it turned where it was. So now I'm going to put the nose up. Let's go to the other view. See that? Before we take off. Flaps up, or nose up, as they call it, in the Concorde. This extra nose visor was to protect the cockpit when it went cockpit. So once the Concorde was Outlook 2 is basically a buffer to protect the actual Windows, and also provided for aerodynamics wise. Okay, so at this point in the video, you probably are going to want to lower your sound a little bit. These engines are really loud unless you want to hear the Olympus engine sounds at full throttle. Please lower your sound now. What do you want? Rotate. Me too. How's the rate? You're up. Or spin a little bit. That's what you call our engine, my God. Right by the engine slab. Alright, so let's see if we're going the right way here. Let's put in our GPS route. Download. And try to get 60,000 feet. If not, I'm going to stay around 50 or 40. Trying to stay below over speed warning, but it's hard to kind of control how fast the plane goes. With the speed, but speed-wise, it's hard to control from going over speed because she is pretty fast. So. This flight's going to be about an hour and 54 minutes. And I'm not watching chat, so I will answer any messages you put in chat at the end of the stream. Or I can minimize it. Check. Let's see. I'm going to minimize it real quick, see if we have any messages. While we fly to Miami. Alright, so let me put this down. Alright, so put this here. And put this. Yeah. Alright, sorry about that time, guys. I'm just watching the stream. The thing now. So any messages you guys type, I will be able to see because it's right next to me now. So. Okay. Trying not to overspeed, but I'm trying to get higher at the same time. And it's kind of working, I guess. I don't use autopilot. I should put the Concorde, but I don't. I love having full control of it. There's so many times where I actually crashed several times in planes just because I turn off the autopilot. So. We're at 17,000 feet and climbing. Can't go really too fast because 500 knots ground speed is overspeeding, and we are at 400. 21 knots right now in terms of ground speed. Speed. Joel,
I got you strawberry shake.
you're the best.
You want strawberry, right?
Yeah, thank you. Such good food. Oh, yeah. I love shakes. Oh, yes. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Mike's working. I think the mic's working. All right, we're just going to post the link here. Yeah, but damn these. All right, so we're just gonna go up to. Oh, hang on a second. Try and get to 16,000. Not sure if I can. 60,000. Not sure if I can exactly do that, but we'll see what we can do during this fight. We have an hour and 51 minutes left this fight as well. Not an hour 50. Okay. All right, so that's posted. Let's post that. Oh, oops. I did the wrong thing. Let's hang on, guys. I'm gonna just post the right thing now. And by the way, it looks like we're at 35,000 feet. Let's increase the trim. And let's go to, not that. Don't want to link them to that one. I want to link them to the actual YouTube video. Okay. All right. Okay, so we're submitting. Okay, so we're submitting. Okay. Be back. Sorry about that, guys. I gotta mute this sound now. Before it does anything else. Yay. Okay, so let's copy this and paste. There we go. Man, they make shakes cold. For those of you who don't know, or most of you who don't know, I'm drinking a McDonald's strawberry shake right now. So McDonald's strawberry shake right now. That's what I'm drinking. Okay, Facebook. Yeah, this. And go back to the stream. Shakes are so cold, but they're so good. Yeah, let's get back on this route right now. And we're at 30,000 feet. Let's see if we can climb higher than that. This plane can go up to 60,000 feet. So let's see if we can get her up to 60,000 without her afterburner. Little tricky to find out too, but I've done it before. So. Mm. It's like we're going to be going through a pod there. And the reason why you don't see any gauges is because I have a different panel in this plane. So it's 1047 panel. I was having issues with the sound pack reacting to this plane. In a weird way, it wouldn't like take off for some reason. So, excuse me. Let's see. Okay. Get a little more engine thrust. Still have the chicken run thrust. Every time a chicken says thrust and chicken run, it's so funny. If you guys haven't watched Chicken Run yet, definitely a good movie to watch. Okay. Let's see now. Where are we? Are we okay? We're level. That's good. Somewhat level. A little higher. Trying to get it so we can get up to 60,000 feet at least, but I don't know if we're going to do that during this flight exactly. At 38 now, so going right. Yes, we are. So let's go right. Go right. Come on. There's the guy. Looks every time we change the rudder. And as we get higher, the flight dynamics tend to be a lot more hard. It tends to be a lot more hard to fly, but it should be able to get up there fine in this plane. Okay. Okay. So right now we are at 42,000 feet. We should be able to get higher than this. Let's see if we can. Okay. We don't stall. And I'm just going to do something real quick for one of my games. It's a code for World of Warships. So, put that in real quick. I think it's a mission for a container. In one of the warships, they have the USS Oklahoma, which is going to be added into the game pretty soon. So I'm just going to get, I think it's one of those containers. I'm going to check it real quick, but I'm not going to play World of Warships. I'm just adding in a code for World of Warships. I think this is such long code, but let's put that in real quick. And I'm still flying, guys. I'm just playing a code for one of my games that I just found. I think, yeah, we're climbing above 48 now. Should be able to get to 60. Okay, that code did not work. It was too long. So now we're gonna go back to the chat and try ground route. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get it because we have 1 hour left. I'm gonna try until we have a half hour, then I gotta descend for the airport. I'm at full throttle right now, so I should be able to climb up there. There we go. Just a little shaky thing. I should start to see the as we climb. I should start to see space as we climb up to 60,000 feet. $51. Neat. And let's see. Get up to 60. Come on. Come on, old girl. Old girl, come on. Yeah, she's having a hard time getting up there. 51. Come on. I think she can't go above 50, which is unrealistic. Wait. No, she's going down to 49. I'm not going to push her. Yeah, it's not realistic. Like I said, this plane isn't 100% realistic. It's freeware, so there is a Concorde though in the game that can go. It's the Sierra Concorde. So if you ever find a plane on FSX or on Flight Simulator, not Microsoft Flight Simulator, but FSX, the plane is a Sierra Concorde, comes in Air France Concorde as well as a British Concorde. That one can get up to 60,000. I'm gonna delete this thing because this thing is like bouncing all over the place after the stream. It's not the sound; it's just that this thing is. If it can't go up to 60, there's no point flying Concorde. So. And this is supposed to be real. I think Raikou made this one. You know, let me see. Hang on, guys. I'm going to switch Concords real quick. And see if the other one can make it, because the other one was made by Raikou, which tends to do really well with the flight dynamics. Okay. So let me just switch to the other Concorde. This is going to be the Air France Concorde. I think this is it. I'm going to try this, see if this can get up to altitude. Oh. Oh yeah, this has no problem. Okay, let's see. Huh. This is actually, yeah, this is actually our France. Nice. Actually, you know what? I was able to do it. I just don't know how to. There we go. I want to show you guys space. So I'm pushing her to climb. I don't know if you guys should be able to see stars at 60. If we get up that high. So as you can see, this it's all different atmosphere starting to change here. On top here, you can see as well as if you get real. Yep, now you guys can see. Oh no, that's it. Whoa. Okay, keep that out too. Keep that out too. This is the hardest thing to do in FSX. Is try to get these planes up to 60. I think the Sierra one is the best way of doing it, but okay, I think we're stalling. Yep, we're stalling. Nose down. Whoa. Okay, too much. Okay. Whoa. Let's go up this way. Yeah, this Concorde is not realistic either. Holy crap. The Concorde has to get up to 60 in order to, you know what? Let me try something, guys. I'm trying to open up the, oops. Okay. Now let's set this up to altitude of 60,000. This plane is able to do this. It's on hold. Course 115. So set this to 115. Oops. It's Monk and we're overspeeding. Trying to get out there, but I'm trying to set the speed as well. Let's make the speed to something, 273. 160. 116. Now it's going up. I don't know what the hang is doing there, but navigation. Oh, we're descending. Shoot. Yeah, when you pin these panels, sometimes they don't work, and that's what this one is doing. It is not currently cooperating. So let's close that. I'll show you with the steering Concorde if I ever download it. But in terms of landing, guys, we are 42 minutes out. So let's start descending this bird. This thing does not have air brakes and does not have flaps. And when I tried landing it the last time, I crashed. So I don't know how this landing's going to go. So bear with me. Empty landing. Once we get closer to the airport. Slow down. "39 minutes. All right. And now we should be descending. What's that one telling you guys? Oh, and so I'm going to be doing extra reviews. So there's a ship coming in, I believe, in a week, 4 weeks. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have, or yeah, at some point. It's the USS Oklahoma. I'm getting that as well, and I'm getting the Minnesota as well as Vermont. Those are also going to be reviews as well. I think I'm not going to do the Russian cruisers tonight, but I'm going to do that at some point during the at some point between the streams and stuff. I'm also going to upload some Geico Sky Typers videos in the future at some point. I just don't know when. It's just a lot of editing and stuff for YouTube. I have to basically convert the pictures from a certain file to JPEG to be able to use them in the video. Did we just? I thought we just lost our engines. Did you guys just hear that engine shut down? I thought we just lost our engines. All right, now we should be able to land correctly because we have 73% of fuel left, and probably less when we get to the airport. I'm also going to be uploading a bunch of TikTok videos as well. It's my TikTok. Those are going to be I have a fish video planned and a I think I had another video. A short aviation video that is planned as well. That I'm going to upload at some point to my TikTok. We are overspeeding, so we're going to slow down a little bit. I could generally speed up and make the stream faster, but I want to do it realistically. So I'll make the stream a little shorter, but try and do it realistically. Okay. And the longer we're in the air, the easier it is going to be for me to land this plane. 21,000 feet. And I believe, no, it just looks like coastal Florida, it's not. So let me speed up a little bit if I can. We're a little lower now, so. So generally, we gain about a half hour doing that, but now it will be easier to descend once we get closer to the airport. Basically, what I mean by gaining an hour is when you fly slower in the air, you lose time. So basically, I'm flying a little slower to descend, so I lost a half hour. So now we have about an hour left right now. Yeah, or 55, exactly 55 minutes left. So I'm going to see if I can speed up a little bit to get us to the airport quicker. Dang it, I do not want to do that. So, yeah, I want to make it 4 hours so we have less time. Make it straighter. Ugh. Okay, so we are about 39 minutes out, and that's because we're speeding. Meanwhile, we're going half throttle. There is a payware for FSX. It's the Concorde X. That is a payware Concorde, but I have gotten Freewares up to 60,000 feet. So with this new sound pack, I mean, if you want to fly the Concorde, and pay like, I think it's like $60 for it or more. I'm not sure, but I'd rather stay Freeware than go payware. This is my opinion, though. It's a lot more because the plane sucks. At least they have paid money to buy it. Nope, no payware planes suck. But with Microsoft Flight Simulator being out now, like all these planes are kind of not. If you compare them to Microsoft Flight Simulator, but I would never do that because there's one thing in Microsoft Flight Simulator that you don't get, and that is smoke or vapor trails that you guys seen earlier in the videos. You do not get vapor trails in Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is kind of stupid, definitely, and you have to wait pretty much 10 years for the game to be fully updated to what it is supposed to be. So fully updated to what they came up with instead of I would recommend Explain. Just because you have to wait for most of us, we want to fly. Explain has more it's more capable. And Flight Simulator X is for more higher end computers. I mean, not Flight Simulator X, I'm the game now I'm playing, but Microsoft Flight Simulator is definitely for higher end computers where X-Plane you can run fine on the computer that I have. So basically, not a gaming computer, just gaming. It's basically half gaming, half everything else. So it's not like full-on gaming computer. Because I make videos on this too, so and that's so 14,000 feet and 45 minutes. Now, yes, I'm going slow, and yes, it should be higher. But I want to try and land this plane, and for me to descend from 45,000 feet close to the airport, just gonna do basically a sink rate on this plane, and I do not want to smash into the ground because the difference of flying a Delta wing and a regular wing is a lot different. So basically, you need to come in a higher attitude when you're landing, and a higher speed, I believe, as well, than a regular wing. Our flight time is 47 minutes. So we have 47 minutes left of this flight.
I wanted to show you a little graph I wrote.
Alright. So just checking Facebook and TikTok. Oh, TikTok, just Facebook. I'm fine. Okay, so we have 43. Okay. So we are about 47 minutes. Like I said, I don't want to go really too much higher because I don't want to have to descend, be stuck in a descent rate on landing. Yes, Moomy. Good night, Moomy.
I love you.
Love you too.
Say hi to Susie for me.
I will.
Oh.
Love you too. Alright, guys, so we are 40. I'm try 44 minutes. See if we could pick up the speed a little bit. Okay. And I just saw that we're going a little off far right here. So let me just waiting for something here. There we go. Let's go back on the rail a little bit. Okay, we are back on route, sort of. Let me just have a little more turn here. And then we are back on route. Okay, so we should be landing at the airport in about 32 minutes. Hopefully I'm where we're speeding, so let me slow down a little bit. Yeah, problem with being at lower altitude is you overspeed easier. So let me slow down. There we go. Speed up in. We're in 19,000 feet right now. Let me pull up here because we're losing. Even though this plane is so quick, it has hard time flying at lower altitude for pilots that don't know. Really, FSX pilots I find it has a hard time keeping it under over speed. There we go. Alright, guys, so we should be there in a half hour again. Sorry for the changes in time. We're just bouncing through altitudes right now. The issues with flying a fast plane at low altitude. Slow flight. Or slowish flight. Alright, so now we're gonna go. Just trying to waste as much fuel as I can so it's late. I'm not flying extremely slow, I'm flying like half throttle right now, but I'm trying to waste fuel as well. That's why I'm staying at lower altitude instead of going higher because of the descent rate on this thing. It's kind of hard to land, so I want to make sure I have a high amount of fuel so I don't smash down on the wrong way. That doesn't mean I'm wasting fuel generally. I have 66% of fuel left. So I think I'm getting near at 40%. So I think around there. Maybe less. Don't know yet. Alright, so we are 31 minutes, didn't really gain anything, but again, I don't want to go higher because of the descent Rios aircraft. Okay, explain that. Okay. Sorry we're going off that, guys. Just looking on the phone. Texting and flying is not the best idea. And nobody's watching anyways, so and there's land, guys. There is the coast of Florida in front of us. So we should be at Miami in about 26 minutes. Okay, we're currently almost over Florida. So we're gonna start probably descending a little more. And I know I'm not around, I'm just trying to not exactly stand around because I don't really want to get descent rate. So for those of you who don't know what descent rate is, it basically is a stall when you're basically not stalling, but you're descending too quickly. So the aircraft actually says descent rate, pull up. When you're landing, if you're descending too quickly, descent rate, pull up. But this one does not. So as far as I know, it doesn't say that. Okay. So we are 22 minutes out from our airport. So we're gonna start descending a little bit more. And we're gonna give a little more gas on landing because I do high alpha in terms of landing with you guys. We'll see. And most likely 50-50 on landing. I'm not an expert at landing these things that came with the 737. So we might crash, we might land hard and it says crash, but we'll see what happens. Okay. So we are 19 minutes south. Let's turn a little bit towards the airport. Again, I'm not trying to go towards the airport just yet because I'm trying to waste a little bit of fuel. Just so this plane is a little lighter on landing and we don't smack against the runway. I think you should be fine. So let's increase a little bit. Increase a little bit, throttle. Trying not to exceed 500 ground speed as well. I'm actually just came up with an idea of making a World of Warships video. It'll probably be tomorrow, maybe tomorrow or the next day, probably Sunday or something like that. And I don't know, at some point I'm gonna make another World of Warships video. About there's this battle, there's this thing that's on World of Warships now called key battles. It's pretty much pointless. And I'll explain to why in the video. There's a lot of what wargaming tried to help us with, I guess, but really, in terms of the battle point of view, they did not help us with, and I'll be actually I'll talk about it probably in the next video, because those of you who can watch the Concorde land, I don't want to talk about another game and some in the other game. I mean, the graphics are awesome, but the game is just not what most people would have wanted. And I'll explain why at some point, probably next week, on the live. Let's see here. We have 14 minutes, so we're going to start descending even more. No, I did not show up my engines. This plane is just low sound because of how loud it is at full throttle. So if I go lower, it's supposed to quiet the engines down so it can land at like Kenny around thousands of buildings. So it's just basically a way of so it can land into like cities without waking everybody up at night. So we're 13 minutes out, so let's listen a little bit. Okay. I think, no, it's just different landmass on there. I thought it was the ocean. Well, that's the other side of Florida. Trying to see what runway we're coming in on. Okay, so we're coming diagonally. So let's see if we can line up with one of the runways. Hopefully. So we are at 13,000 feet. At 10,000 feet, we're going to make an announcement to the passengers on board today. You can see a little bit of the ocean on the coast there. Wherever my mouse is. Into the left a little more. To your right, my left. Okay. So interesting part of Concorde is it pretty much its nose drops instead of flaps on the wings. So the Concorde does not have flaps and or air brakes. It just has a nose that drops, which creates drag on the aircraft. So I'll put that down in a few minutes and show the airport in sight. Alright, guys, so I can make our announcement because we're like way below. Totally forgot. Attention passengers, this is Captain speaking. Oh god. I'm manning it. Attention passengers, this is your captain speaking. I cannot. Attention passengers, this is your captain speaking. Please put your tray tables in the upright position and get ready for landing. We should be in Miami International Airport in about 3 minutes. 3 minutes? Yes, 3 minutes. Thank you for flying aboard Concorde, and we hope you join us for another flight in the future. Okay, guys, so at this point, we have 3 minutes. I'm going to put the flaps down, or the nose down. Here's an outside view of the nose drop. Okay. So here's where I pick up speed because now the nose is down. So basically, we're creating more drag on the airframe or aircraft. So we're going to pick up a little bit of speed and see if I can do this. I had no faith. No, of course, I've done it before, but I don't know how many times I haven't done it in a while. So. The airport should be right around here somewhere. Going to the GPS. I think it's more by the water, actually. Let's check it out. Yeah, so we're a little bit closer. Okay, we're going to add. Let's go lights on. Okay, gear down. So this is somewhat the way Concorde landed at this triangle. So I'm going to try it. Don't hate me if I crash because this is a hard plane to land. Okay, full screen, full screen, full screen. At this point, I'm not getting 10 to landing this at half screen. Okay, guys. And that GPS looks weird. I'm going to take that off so it doesn't distract us. Like I said, this thing doesn't have any decent rates or anything like 10, 20, 30, 40, or 40, 20, 10, 50, 40, stuff like that. So it doesn't have any call outs on it. So I'm just basically going to do it from what I think. Alright, so we're coming in on one of the long lanes right now. And this plane seems a lot more easier than the other one I flew yesterday. It was a lot more shakier. So we should be able to just put the nose up somewhat once we get close. I think that's it. Because the wheels are flat. Watch out for trees. I'm just putting afterburner on and like burning all these trees. That would start a nice fire if I crashed in the trees. Which I'm not going to. I might switch my route. These trees are high, man. Okay. But you. Jeez. It might. One second. Go. One around. I did not like that. You're up. Yeah, well, I think I want to put the nose up, but because it's supposed to land like this. One around. I'm going to try to land on the water side of things and see if we can. There should be water over here. Yeah, so it's trees. There's trees in the way. So I'm going to go that left wrong way. That was long. You're down. Okay, let's see if we can land this thing. It should essentially touch down if we get the right angle on the nose. Decent. Okay. Whoa. See, it's all bouncing. I should be able to come on. Oh! Yes! Easy now. Oh, yes. That was so hard to. There you go. The back of the engine's just closed, so now we're slowing her down. This thing is so hard to land for that reason. Like, it's delta wing, so you gotta come in at a higher rate of climb. So you gotta come in at a higher climb rate or a higher angle. So you're gonna park at a gate over there. Pops up. Or nose up, I should say. Oh wait, nose is down. I'm sorry, nose is down because pilots can't see over the nose, and if it's up, or they have a hard time seeing over that big nose. in front of the aircraft. Okay, so now we're gonna go next. I know we're going all the way down here, but this thing has a lot of power on it, so I didn't want to turn and to go off the taxiway. That was a nice landing. I thought I was gonna crash. Oh, crap, that is hard when you're trying to pull the plane up and trying to turn the plane a certain way. All right. So, welcome, attention passengers. Welcome to Miami International. The weather today is fair with a good wind, and the temperature is probably in the 80s. I'm guessing for right now. And I told him this time, but that's okay because I'm just gonna make a longer turn. If I hit a tree right now on taxi, that would suck. Okay. I'm gonna show you guys the shutdown too. Once we get to parking. So on a rate from 1 to 10, what do you guys think about the sound? Put in the comments below. 10 being the best, 1 being the worst sound you've ever heard. I think this is a 9. I would recommend probably adding nose sounds to it. I know it's probably hard because there's only one Concorde that does that, and I believe it's only limited to a certain amount of people, I think. So I don't know if Miami has parking, so we're just gonna park at a game, why not? I was gonna park over there. We'll park at a gate. Okay, could have parked over there. We'll go to gate. Down here, that's United. So United was supposed to also get Concorde, but I think it was too much money or it wasn't suitable for them by the time they got it. By the time they were supposed to get it. I guess you guys can look it up definitely, but I'm not sure why either airlines. I know there's a reason, but not sure the exact reason right now. Okay, so we're going to a gate. We're going to go right by that terminal there. A terminal in front of us, or to the left of us. And turn here. And as you can see as well, this nose is a lot more in back of the aircraft as well. So basically, pilots have to go a certain amount onto the runway before the wheel was actually on the runway itself. So like if I stop here, basically you're basically on taxis. Sometimes the nose would be over the grass, depending on where you were taxiing from, due to the how far back the nose gear is on the Concorde. I know I'm bad taxiing this thing. It's just really fast. Oh, I thought we were gonna hit him. Okay, so let's. Again, this sound is recorded from a real Olympus engine, Olympus Concorde engine. That is where the sound was recorded from. So definitely suggest downloading it. My favorite part of the sound pack is the startup. That nice whine on the engine as it starts up. Actually, we're gonna go earlier. A little front here. A little away from the that area. Because I don't know what the wingspan and if I'm able to get in there. Am I going to hit that? Am I going to hit that? A little more. Little more. Middle. I think this is it. No, it's not tower. Wow. All right. Engine shut down. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a nice day. Listen to the engine shut down before you leave. Welcome to Miami International Airport. Please get off the jetway to your left. Thank you guys for watching, and have a nice night.